Hello, Karen Lake here from USA Rags to Riches with a review of LegalZoom 2025. Here we go. So as you can see, it's a beautiful website. They've been around forever. I think 2001. I have formed a lot of corporations and LLCs through LegalZoom. So I like that they explain to you how things work. I love their frequently asked questions. What's the difference between an LLC versus a corporation? What's the difference between a corporation, S Corp, and a C Corp? How much does it cost? So why do I need a lawyer to talk to? This is what they do, and they're good at it. So we're just going to go through what they do well and what they do not so well. You might ask, why do I do reviews? Well, I offer a digital course that teaches entrepreneurs like you what you need to do before you form your LLC. Using a company like LegalZoom is precisely what you should do, but you need to understand how to choose the best name, how to choose your NICS code, and what type of LLC you should form. In LLC Made Simple, we guide you through step by step what you should prepare before you form your entity. LegalZoom does ask that I tell you that I earn a small commission on some of our links, but this comes at no additional cost to you. In fact, you might even receive a discount depending on the product. Rest assured, I only recommend products that I genuinely believe will add value to your business. Okay, let's get started on the review. Here we go. What I like about LegalZoom is they don't only do LLCs. They do LLCs, they do corporations, C Corp, S Corp, nonprofits, sole proprietorships. They'll help you do it all. LegalZoom also handles copyright and trademark issues, whereas many of their competitors do not. Probably the most differentiating product that they offer is they allow you to talk to a lawyer. Now, again, that's only in the premium package, but in the premium package, you get 30 minutes with a lawyer. So if that's something that's really important to you and you have some burning legal questions, that's a great way to do that. Again, if you don't have burning legal questions, you don't need it. But if lawyer is what you're looking for, LegalZoom offers that. And I love it. LegalZoom, again, as I said before, they've been around forever. So they know what they're doing. They're going to do it right. And it's going to be a succinct, clear, clean process. Now, LegalZoom offers registered agent services, but they are pricey and they're annual. So it's $249 a year. And basically that says they're going to take your legal mail and they're going to tell you, you have to do this. It's the law that you have to do this. But there really are some great alternatives to accomplish the same thing where you don't need to do that. But we'll talk about that in LLC Made Simple. But again, registered agent services with them are pricey. Their completion time for the free product is 2 to 3 weeks. Their premium service says we'll do it in 7 to 14 days. To me, that's not a very big difference. In their free version, they offer the articles of organization as part of the package. So that's awesome. You definitely need that. That's one of the documents that you need when you're forming your business bank account. If you are forming an S or C corporation, they call it articles of incorporation. A lot of times those terms get switched. So again, articles of organization for LLC, articles of incorporation for a corporation or an S Corp. So if you go with LegalZoom Pro, they throw in, hey, we'll file and get your EIN number. That's your employee identification number. That's instead of your social security number, which you would use if you had a sole proprietorship, which is probably what you have now. They also include the operating agreement and the registered agent included. So in LLC Made Simple, our digital course, I give you a simple solution on how to do your EIN without paying someone for this. If the package that you're doing has it included, have them do it. But if not, I give you some alternatives. The operating agreement, whether that's required in your state or not, I think it's a good idea to have them create this for you. And again, remembered on the registered agent, even though that's part of the LegalZoom Pro, that's an annual thing. So you're going to be paying $249 or more every year for this. So you don't need this. Again, in our LLC Made Simple course, we'll give you some alternatives of how to handle that. With LegalZoom Pro, you get premium tech support, Not sure quite what that means, but basically they're going to take care of you. And they have a email reminder service for compliance. In LegalZoom, I think all they mean is they're going to tell you when to file your statement of information or what your filings need to be for the government. It's a pretty weak service. You don't need to pay someone to do this. Again, in LLC Made Simple, I give you 2 great strategies to keep you in compliance without paying for this. Okay, so every LLC formation company, they give you these frivolous add-ons for the packages to make it seem like, oh, we're giving you so much. I still remember when I did my first S Corp, they told me, oh, you definitely need this template library. You definitely need the registered agent. This is like 20 years ago. And I was like, oh, well, I don't know. I guess I need that. Oh, I haven't. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that you don't get suckered into doing something. So sometimes the companies will say, oh, you need to use our bank account. You need to use this. You need to use that. It's usually not the thing to do. They have in the Pro package a website builder. I'm not a big fan of that. Signature software. So if you do the Pro, you get it free for a year, but you have to be the kind of person that puts it in your calendar and says, oh, I need to, turn that off because it's going to renew in a year. So LegalZoom is all about, hey, what can we get them on for recurring? So have your glasses on for that. It's all about recurring. So the add-ons for premium are you get VIP customer support, an entity amendment service. So I think they'll file an amendment for you in the first 30 days or something like that. You do not need them to do this. An entity amendment is very simple, and typically you're not going to have an amendment in the first 30 days. So what is an amendment? Amendment is like, hey, we want to add some new partner to our LLC, or we're going to change percentages. So now I own 51% and instead of 35% or whatever, that would be an amendment. And you can do that easily online. You don't need that to pay them to do it. And then on the premium is what we talked about before is you get the attorney for 30 minutes. I think that's awesome if that's something you need. I don't need that. But if you are having burning legal questions, that might be something great for you. They also have a copyright service that's monthly, and they give you 1 month for free. Don't do that. That is not something you need. And if you need a copyright or need a trademark, go through that service. Don't use this service because again, you'll forget and then you'll be paying this monthly fee. So that's my review of LegalZoom. Again, they know what they are doing. They've been in the business forever. They have a great website. But again, before you go and push all the buttons, you've got to do some prep work. Okay. If you are serious about forming your LLC, ask for the LLC Ultimate Checklist below. It's free. Just hit the link below and we'll get it out to you today. If you enjoyed the information today, please subscribe. We are new to YouTube, so we need to build our audience. And again, if you are serious about forming your LLC, ask for the LLC Ultimate Checklist below, or just visit KarenLake.com/LLC. That's KarenLake.com/LLC. Talk to you soon, and hopefully we'll see you back again here at USA Rags to Riches.